Hello, welcome to another English Sparkling with Tweedy video. I'm recovering old ground, retracing my steps and doing a second tasting of a wine I've already done. I wasn't actually going to bother at all today. I was just going to sit here and enjoy some wine without having to do the usual video faff. But unfortunately it's a really nice day and I got here in time for sunset. I've got my actual proper camera, well this is my phone camera that you're watching me on now, and I have my GoPro over there recording a time lapse of the sunset. Quite often that ends up as a waste of time and it's a bit of a disappointment, but who knows, I might get some nice sunsetty type shots. I feel there's been too many of me hiding in the woods recently on this and the other channel. It'd be nice to be out in the open a bit. So once again, Sugrue South Downs, multi-vintage for the first time in the Trouble with Dreams series. This is the 2021, should we call this release? At least some of the wine comes from the 2021 vintage, the rest is from a back catalogue of reserve wines. Just thought this would be nice. Sit in the park, watch the sunset, enjoy a glass of this. I hope this hasn't been agitated too much. That looked all right. Sorry, that should probably have been on camera, shouldn't it? I don't even know why I'm bothering with this at all. I've already done this, as I say, I've already done some tasting notes. This video may just end up in the rejects bin. Again, pale gold colour. It was slightly hazy looking. I thought I noticed that last time, didn't I? And I have perfect lighting this time, so it can't just be that I'm sitting in the gloomy woods. What is that first nose? Pre-swirl. Well, bitter lemon. Did I say last time? Slightly herbaceous, something slightly leafy and green in there. Actually slightly reminiscent of Sauvignon Blanc. I felt I said the same thing last time. I know this does not have any Sauvignon Blanc. Was it majority Chardonnay and a bit of Pinot Noir, something like that? I don't think there's even any Meunier in here. So yeah, sort of lemony, slightly appley, slightly herbaceous. And then on the palate, a zingy, mineral-filled, bitter complex delight. That really does tingle a lot of parts of the taste buds there. Lovely mineral notes, lovely trademark Sugrue zing. Again, bitter lemon I think is the overall character I would give to this. Fruit-wise, really nice botanical notes. A lovely mouth-watering but also very interesting mouthfeel to that. My GoPro's just fallen over trying to do that time lapse. That was a waste of time, wasn't it? I've repositioned the GoPro. Oh, it's in shot. It's ruined the mystique, hasn't it? I only had about a couple of minutes of time lapsing, so that's going to correspond to 2 seconds of footage, isn't it? And then the thing fell over on a little bit of a leafy bank here. So great as before. Do like this stuff. Only one slight nit I would pick with this. Like a little bit more on the nose, I think. I really like the palate, really like the mouthfeel to it. It's doing all the right things in terms of sort of bitter complexity and all that. Taste-wise, great mouthfeel. Did I say that already? Great texture. It's not perhaps the most elegant of all the vintages in terms of the nose. That slight leafiness almost gives me the impression of, I think 2021 was a difficult year for them, they said, and they got a very low yield. And there was talk of the fruit that was recovered was of very good quality, and winemakers always do seem to say that, don't they? They never say we scraped the bottom of the barrel, metaphorically speaking, and just put in whatever dregs we could get off the vines. Something about that nose just gives me a little bit of a sense of perhaps not the most perfectly ripe fruit from that 2021 contribution, but you know, the reserve wine is making up for it, I think, in all the other parts of this. I think it probably was the right decision. Anyway, as I say, I didn't really particularly want to be doing a tasting video today, so I'm going to shut up now. This is probably awful and useless anyway. I'm just repeating a previous wine that I've already tasted. I'm going to sit here and enjoy the sunset. Cheers.